Hello and welcome to Amber's Dreams Tarot. My name is Amber and I'm going to do a little tarot for you. I've pre-selected and pre-shuffled all of my decks. Be sure to only take what resonates, leave what does not. If you are interested in a personal tarot reading, dream interpretation, remote viewing, or an extended to this or any of my reads, you can find my information in the description box below. Alright, so before I started the reading, I did hear begin again. So there was something that was started some time ago, and for whatever reason, it was left alone. It was quit. I'm not really getting necessarily that it was something that was completely given up on, but something that had to be put aside for a while. And going back to that and going at it with fresh eyes, fresh point of view. All right, so with the King of Earth, the Eight of Fire, and the Page of Water. So this is speaking of a character with masculine energy. Somebody could be a boss, could be a father, somebody responsible, practical, professional, a little serious, but not like stick in the mud, like super serious, but one like that would be good to go and get some advice from, particularly any financial advice. This could be, speaking of just somebody who's good with money. Let's see. And then we have the Eight of Fire. So, something is coming in very, very quickly. It could be this character, or it could be something that is coming in for this Eight of Pentacles. And coming in with some type of emotional offer. This could be a love offer. It could be, oh, and my light just, got brighter and then dimmed again while I said that. So this is definitely going to be some type of love offer, relationship offer. Okay, so this is, somebody coming in, from the past, and, someone that you had some type of start with, at that time, but for whatever reason, it had to be, put to the side, or just, it wasn't going to work at that time, but that is now coming back. I do want to say, if you are watching this in August of 2026, right now we are coming up on the total solar eclipse in Leo, which is also during a new moon. So right now, we have big energy of like newness, and this can be, what the seeds that you plant now, in a few weeks, or kind of depending on how big the order is, but that's like when it's going to, sprout or germinate. But I'm kind of feeling like this is something that was planted in the past. Maybe it wasn't nurtured, but it's time to begin it again. So I really do kind of feel like this is something that's going to come in regardless of you like going back and planting new seeds. But just be aware that something is going to be beginning again. And I'm hearing something about like the power. It sounded like the power within, but it wasn't really clear. But I could definitely hear the power, and getting like a sense of like electricity, almost like a power plant. Also, this person could work at a power plant, or for a power plant, or be the boss of a power plant. All right, next we have the Magician. So with the Magician, this is somebody, they're very skilled. They've mastered whatever their type of craft is. This could be somebody who's really excellent at manifesting, and we almost kind of have like a little, like some electricity kind of arcing going on there as well. Looks a little more like plasma, but just that, that they're very powerful. and already having the resources and the ability to manifest. So again, kind of going back to it's starting again, something that was already there. So it's not completely new. There could be some adversity to this happening. Just be aware of that. But I'm really getting the feeling like, don't really worry about it. It's going to come in. If somebody's not going to like it, and it doesn't matter, because it looks like it's, going to progress anyways, and possibly progress into, because we had, I saw the 4 of Wands, so possibly progress into some type of engagement or marriage, and if it's business, then some type of contract. But a contract where, it's going to be celebrated. It's going to be good for both parties. Okay. All right, let me take a look at this. Speaking of the celebration, we have the 9 of Cups. And this particular card, there's like a birthday party going on. So somebody could be having a birthday coming up. Otherwise, this is just talking about some type of celebration. Another year older. We're moving on to our Ace of Cups. So again, with that kind of cup of love coming in, whatever it is, whether it's love or it's some type of emotional abundance coming in, and it's big. It's some type of newness as well. We have so much newness coming on, or coming out, new love, person from the past, but very new energy. I think sometimes when it comes to soulmate relationships, you can meet each other at some point, and then, life happens. Maybe you have to stick a pin in it, or maybe you didn't get along at the time, and you broke up. But, either way, in that gap between then and now, you both learn stuff. You're both on your journey, and those things that you learn when you come back together here in the here and now, and you have your new beginning, you get to start with a completely different foundation, because you've grown, you've experienced, you've learned, and you can share that with each other. We have, and real quick, because I just got to hit, this could very well be business. I'm almost getting like a partnership of like 2 entrepreneurs coming together. Okay. Or 2 businesses colliding. I say colliding, but like in a good way. You could bump into this person just out and about. You could literally bump into this person out and about. Let's see. We have the Hermit. So somebody kind of sitting back, listening to their guidance. They're not pushing anything. Really going inwards, making the most of that guidance. And while we have this state of more kind of isolation or physical rest, then we have the Chariot coming in. So something coming in really quick. We have Justice coming in following that. So it could be a justice that is sweeping in, and somebody may intuitively feel this, and that is why they're sitting there very calm and quite satisfied in their hermit mode. And then we move on to the 2 of Wands. So again, this is like wrapping up this spread with that new beginning. So this is like starting a new endeavor, getting the plans together. The plans are kind of already together, but it's like you're taking those first steps. And that could be into business or a relationship. We have a good amount of major arcana in here, so this could also be, or I would say whatever this is, and it could give you a clue as to what it is, because this is something that you're going to be seeing reflected on the world stage as well. This could be very, very big, whatever this collaboration is, or this coming back together. And particularly the word collaboration is keeps coming back to me. So we have laugh at your demons. So that's pulling me back to this justice over here. Like we're having some type of celebration coming in quickly, having to do with justice. So some type of justice was served for you, and you just kind of get to laugh at your haters. Or it could be that when you and this other person come together, maybe you're just kind of laughing at, you know, stupid, you know, mean or just dumb stuff you used to do when you were younger, you know, which is something that's really only learned in hindsight. We have bust out of your cocoon. So definitely getting the feeling whenever this starts again, like before, maybe something, you know, you started something and, you know, it didn't take off. But for some reason, like right now is the right time. And I'm getting a very quick, as in this is like, I'm not even getting necessarily like a few months from now. I'm going to say like very possibly this month or the next month. And I'm leaning a little more towards this month, or at least the beginning of it taking off quite quickly at the beginning of this month or during this month. And right now I'm filming this in August of 2026. And I'm just going to put this here. You can pause the video. You can screenshot it if you want, but just zoom in on it. And these are the energies we're working with right now. Excuse me. We've just, we're just slightly past the peak season of Lionsgate. So whatever this is building off of, whatever was going on in your life on August 8th at that peak of Lionsgate, whatever build up of energy and what your focus was on that day is definitely going to be rolling into the energy of which I think is, yes, tomorrow we have the total solar eclipse in Leo with a new moon. But, you know, I'm not going to go into this. I'll just let you read it so that you know what you're working with. And if you are not watching this video in August of 2026, just know that my readings are timeless. So if whenever it comes to you is when it's supposed to come to you. And, you know, just take what resonates with you in your situation, leave what does not. So yes, something is going to be ready this time. It wasn't ready. It wasn't developed enough before. This time it is developed. It's good to go, and it's going to go fast and hard, in a good way. All right. Alrighty. So, just, now noticing that we had both the Chariot and the Eight of Fire in here, so the Eight of Wands. So this is coming in super fast. This is like now. Ooh, I heard that something is coming in complete. So all of the work that was put into it before, it was not for nothing. It just, for some reason, maybe divine timing, it just could not actually take off until right now. All right, I want you to take a look inside this little box. You can pause the video and zoom in on it so that, you know, if anything stands out to you, that is going to be for you. Take that with your reading. Okay. We have the pendulum as well. So I would like you to think of a yes or no question and then pause the video. When you come back, I will have your answer for you. Okay. Okay, so I got a very confident, good yes. I had very good feelings, felt very confident, like no doubt in with it at all. And what I heard was the phrase, for heaven's sakes and heavens to Betsy. So whatever that means for you. We have we have the root and the sacral chakra. So this is talking about like your if you're here, you probably already know, but just in case you don't, I'll run through it. So your root chakra is going to be like your basic needs, your sense of security, your shelter. By the way, the word shelter has been a synchronicity lately. So there's something big going on about shelters. I know a whole lot of underground shelters are being built. Like that's the only thing I can think of, but like shelters have been big. After that, we have the sacral chakra. So this is going to be your creativity, your fertility, your sexuality. Somebody could get pregnant out of this union. I'll put it that way. If it's not like a literal pregnancy, then it's just, whatever you create and birth together. We have the bottle with the poison. So that, I'm not really, let me know in the comments what that means for you. Also, by the way, if you're still here, please like, share, and subscribe. All of that really helps out the channel. And if you're interested in any personal readings, all of my information is in the description box. Okay, so for our next charm, I have this little stick figure girl or chick, lady. And this one always reminds me of a nurse. Again, I just heard, the second time this has come out that I've heard this, I just heard like, hello, nurse. So, that being over here with the sacral chakra, there's definitely an attraction here, a physical attraction for sure. Do be careful with this poison here that this poison could be that adverse energy that's coming in, but it comes with toxicity. So do keep that in mind. Also, I'm hearing like maybe like food poisoning or something like that. So be mindful what you eat. Just what you're ingesting in particular. I'm just going to throw this out here because I literally just heard this right before I did this reading, but, and I just looked up and saw water. Okay, so I'm just going to throw this out here. If you are in this channel, then you probably have an idea of some of the things that are going on a big scale that are not so good for, the civilians of the United States. Watch out for the water. I'm going to put it that way. There may be some contaminated water out there. And I'm not saying that to worry anybody. I'm saying be mindful. If you drink out of the tap, and we have tap right there. If you, drink out of the tap and you get the green apple splatters, then don't drink out of that tap anymore. Start filtering your water, boiling your water, do whatever you gotta do. Drink, bottled water. I would also be mindful where your bottled water is coming from as well. Okay. So, right off the bat, I'm getting, we don't have an E, but I'm getting partake. So somebody wanting to partake in something. Also, I'm going to leave my hands out of the way for a little bit so you can pause the video, take a screenshot, zoom in, and let me know what words you see out of here because I'm not going to get all the words. And if you would, type them in the comment section because it really helps the future listeners to be able to kind of peruse the comments while they're listening, and it just, saves them a little time. I have stork. So, again, somebody may be getting pregnant out of this. This, having that kind of nurse energy with a little heart with a little pulse thing, so that could be a, like an ultrasound type of thing going on. And again, if it's not a literal baby, I mean, I'm kind of getting like it very well could be. But if it's not, then, you know, just whatever it's birthing is going to, you're going to have help and support. I have Stark, Parks, Trader, Traders, Stats, or Stat, like the medical term, like quickly. And we had a lot of that quick energy coming in. We have Past. So whatever this is coming back from the past. Ooh. Okay, well, we don't have an N, but earlier I had walked by a sign in our garage that said station, and for some reason, like, it really just pulled me like to like do a double take of it. And you know, of course, just like, okay, well, I guess station's going to be a synchronicity now. And I'm really feeling something about station. So please let me know what that means to you. We have Part, Parkour. We have Pit and Pits. We have Art and Artist. Somebody could be a painter. We have Ask. We have ARRP. So somebody could be a little up there in age. You know, the King of Earth, he is a little more mature energy. Mature in age, I would say. We don't have an E, but I'm picking up on Pirate or Pirates. We do have Parrot, though. Parrot usually it can do with like geological locations, like more tropical regions, but it can also be symbolic of gossip. And that kind of gave me the feeling of like possibly whatever this creates could be big enough that it is talked about. I'm hearing behind closed doors, like it is talked about. Okay. We have Patriot, Star. Gonna be a star. I have Stop It. Stir and Pot. Task. Rats. AAA. And we have, no, we don't have Tire. Never mind. But we have AAA. I was going to say double A. Could be. Like, yeah, there's AA batteries. But I was thinking AA. Somebody could have gotten sober in this time. That would be cool, man. We have Riot. Spot. Spot It. Alright. I'm gonna see now if I see any names. Again, like any words or names that I don't get, if you'd put them in the comment section, that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I'm not finding anything else. I'm sure there's more there. I'm just not getting it. All right, but I'm going to leave it at that. I need to head out to my day job. I hope, everybody has got some clarity out of this, and I hope you have a really good day or evening, night, morning, whatever it is for you. And again, if you would like a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box below. Bye.